Hey everybody, welcome to Living Proof. I just want to thank everybody who's taking the time to tune in tonight. Please do me a favor and on the right corner of your screen, press share. We thank you for all the love and support. Tonight we have 3 special guests. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to allow them to introduce themselves. So we're going to start to the right. Go ahead.
Henry, originally from Queens, living in Jersey now. So.
Justin King from Staten Island, New York.
To our left.
Marlon Brunn, Long Island, New York.
And then you have me, Karina Elise, host and founder of Living Proof. Special thanks to LA, Bobby Lacera, the producer. Tonight we have several different topics. We're going to get into 2 special performances, and then we're going to also do viewers' choice topics that the fans sent in. So we're going to get into all of that. I don't know if you guys remember, a tragic incident occurred where this young boy was actually fatally killed in the Bronx, New York at a bodega, and it went viral. Now, things like this happen every single day, but the fact of the matter is so many people were recording and they didn't do anything about it. And that's how I met this young gentleman to my right. He actually did a song that went completely viral worldwide, over 5 million views. And I think it was an amazing, amazing song dedicated to this young boy who lost his life. I believe Junior was 15? 15 years old. Show them the shirt.
Yeah.
So this is Justice for Junior to all his family. We hope that you guys, really like this dedication that we're doing for him. We know that, you're suffering, and at this time, we just want to give you guys our prayers and hope that you like the song that Justin has dedicated for Junior's life. So we're going to show that right about now. So we hope that you viewers do enjoy it. And let's get into Justin King, Justice for Junior.
Right now at 11, a 15-year-old dragged out of the bodega and stabbed to death may have been the victim of mistaken identity. Tonight, that boy's family says a gang member has apologized to them for killing the wrong person.
Justice for Junior. Man, it's like there's nothing changing. Every day it's still the same thing. Another face on the shirt, man, it's a damn shame. We all killing each other like it's a damn game. We need to put down the knives and use our damn brains. Damn, that's someone's son, man, that's someone's brother. Damn, another child gone without his mother. Why can't the world just be different, learn to love each other? A bunch of people killing people for another number. Damn, but I'm just trying not to cry. Know he's living up in heaven, know he's smiling in the sky. Know his mama's feeling pain, man, I seen it in her eyes. Why them cowards have to go and take his motherfucking life? Shit is crazy in this world, man, this world is so cold. Can't believe they killed a kid, only 15 years old. Man, he had his whole life and them people took his soul. Know you're always in my prayers and I hope you living on this. Rest in peace. Yeah, I wrote this song for Junior. Know you looking down on us, know you living through us. Know you right up there in heaven and you smiling down. Even though I never met you, know you made me proud. Yeah, I wrote this song for Junior. I wrote this song for Junior. I wrote this song for Junior. I swear I never met you, but this pain is so deep. Another young brother lost his life up in the streets. We need to give him justice, man, we need to give him peace. Knowing that they still alive, how is mama gonna sleep? Even though I never met you, man, just know I love you. Wish I can go and see you, wish that I can hug you. Wish that we can have some talks and maybe play some games. Cause you was just a kid and now your life has changed. Tell me why in the world, cause you ain't deserve it. Why did God take you early? Guess you had a purpose. Looking back at your pictures, swear your smile perfect. I just really wanna know, was it really worth it? And for them killers, man, I hope they going fucking right. Hope they get a life sentence, put them in a box. Tell them throw away the keys, throw away the lock. What the fuck is going on, man? It's gotta stop. This shit has gotta stop.
Wow. So that song, the moment I heard it, it was so deep. I felt the pain and the way that you just put that all together. Can you tell me a little bit about what made you write that, how you decided to put that together, and a little bit about your journey?
I was just inspired by the story. I felt like if I was his sibling, like if he was my older brother, he was my younger brother, like what kind of pain I would feel, like what his mom's feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it was almost like I put myself in her shoes, like what she was going through. So when I heard the story, I was inspired by it, you know what I'm saying?
I think that you are musically talented in every way. The fact that you wrote that by yourself?
Yeah, 100%. Everything's from myself.
Yeah.
Everything's from
It was
myself.
valid though.
It was
I appreciate
amazing.
It's valid.
Enough for me to say I gotta reach out to this kid and thank you for writing me back because I can't imagine
I'm
your
not,
DM.
I'm not Hollywood in no way. Like,
Of course.
I'm not over here like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? This person, this, or whatever. Like, I'm not Hollywood. Like, if I had 1 million followers tomorrow, like, I'm not over here like on some like Hollywood shit. Like, oh, can I curse on here?
Not really, but you're good. Don't worry.
Like, I'm not over here on Hollywood. Like, all right, this man's like feeling like I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very humble
You're
dude.
real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very humble. So at the end of the day, if life was to change tomorrow and I had 3 billion followers, I'm still me. Like, I'm still real.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter about anything like that. It's more of just touching on like a real situation that needs to be addressed.
It definitely does need to be addressed.
And I just feel like I need to be addressed.
I absolutely agree. We have some viewers tuning in. Marnique Ortiz, I got goosebumps. That was amazing. Thank you guys again for tuning in. If you have any questions you want to ask him, it's 516-945-9099. Let me ask you another question. When you guys, got to see, we all got to see it viral, live, his killing, nobody helped. Nobody helped. Everybody was busy recording. Everybody was walking by. I understand that there's different perspectives to this, but people can say, oh, well, if it was you really walking by, you wouldn't have helped either. No, if it was me walking by, whether it was from the owner of the store to the people from the hospital that were in scrubs walking by that didn't do anything, I'm going to try to help.
Definitely.
I might not be able to, but I'm going to try. They sat there and watched this 15-year-old guy die helplessly. You know what I mean? And he went into the store, twice?
Twice.
2 times.
Twice.
And both times the owner sent him on his way. So to say that he tried to help, to say that he called 911, to say that, he was scared, is crazy because all you had to do was shut that door. That's it. That's all you had to do. So that song, when I heard it, and I heard several songs, but that song to me, it touched me because I have 2 sisters. I have a stepbrother. So if they, God forbid, something was to happen to them, you feel that. You feel that. You know what I mean? What are your guys' perspectives on exactly what happened and what you maybe would have done differently? We'll start with Marlon.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't have, took my phone out and started recording. I hate the ones where they put the phone back and they recording what's happening behind them like this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, that's basically the society we live in. But, that's one thing that shouldn't have been, changed. But, things need to change,
It's true. Everyone's so busy recording, while this kid's getting killed. And I'm talking about, I didn't even know that many people were involved.
No, I didn't either.
Right? I didn't know it was, I thought it was 5, then it turned out it was like 8, then it turned out someone was in DR, and they give people such a bad name. You know what I mean? Like, whatever happened to back in the day when you had a problem with somebody, it was between you and that person. You know what I mean? And you dealt with it between you two. These people killed him with machetes. Like, this was a gruesome death. And I don't know, like, you guys were saying back there how this happens all the time, right? But it's not spoken of. It's not heard. It's not, put nationwide for us to see. But this was. And that's why it was so many people upset. That's why there were so many people, standing in front of the bodega, protesting. And I just wish that we could do more. For those of you that could have donated, I hope you did donate. For those of you that can write a song so that these families, every time they listen to it, they can relate and they can feel some type of, I wouldn't even say closure, but some type of understanding. That, there are people out there that understand what we're going through that can help. And your song is forever going to be a legendary song. Whether it's his sister, whether it's his mother, his father that listened to that. It's a really devastating thing that occurs every other day, and people just don't know about it.
I just want people to know I didn't do it for that. I didn't do it for it to be legendary or for it to last a long time. I did it because I was inspired by the story. I didn't do it for the numbers. I didn't do it for the name or anything. I did it because that's how I felt. Like, if that was my brother. If it was my brother, I would have made that song. It has nothing to do with if it be legendary. If it would only got 20 views, as long as it addressed a serious situation that needs to be addressed, that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? When I made that song, I didn't expect it to do the numbers that it did. It wasn't about that. I made songs prior before that addressed a lot of meaningful things that had nothing to do about the numbers and only did 20, 50 views. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my music is based upon a lot of serious situations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. It took that situation for people to realize what kind of artist that I am. A lot of songs that I made addressed upon a lot of serious situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make a lot of songs addressed upon a mental health. A lot of people that deal with depression and anxiety, as far as the person that I deal with a lot of depression, anxiety, and stuff like that. My music is based upon that.
That's amazing.
And I feel like a lot of people didn't experience that and know what kind of artist I am until I made that song. That song just opened doors for me at the end of the day. But that song wasn't, it was just another song to me, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it was something like, I feel like it needs to be addressed at the end of the day.
It definitely
Yeah,
did. How long have you been in the music industry? When did you start writing music?
I've been doing music since I was 17, but it was more like therapy for me. Like, I didn't expect any like numbers or any fame or whatever it is. It was more just like letting my thoughts out on paper.
Okay.
Like, that's what it was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dealt with a lot of family problems, a lot of mental health, like anxiety, depression. Like, I wasn't happy with like what I was going through. So I feel like music was the only way I was able to make people understand what I was going through. When I spoke to them, they didn't understand what I was going through. But when I put it in a song, they understood me.
And they could relate.
So when I was on a beat, it was like, all right, I understand what he's going through. But when I was speaking to him, telling him what I was going through, it was like, we all got problems. But when I put it on the beat, it was like, damn, like he's really going through something.
And I get it.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like, I felt like that's what I had to address, you know what I'm saying? All my music is based upon real life situations. Like, I understand like the whole party vibe and making feel good music. I'm all for that. Like, I understand the whole new music and everything. Like, I go with that too. Sometimes I'm not depressed, I want to make feel good music, but a lot of times, like, it comes to real life. Like, we all have problems, we all have struggles. And I feel like with music, we gotta address these struggles. And the only time people really relate to our struggles with through the music.
And I do.
You know
I feel like when you listen to music, you're kind of just in your zone. You know what I mean? Whether you're having a bad day at work, whether you're going through something within your family, your relationship, personal friendships, you know, it kind of allows you to escape for whatever period that is. And how long did it take you to write that song?
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, on a personal level, I had that song written in my phone for a while. Like, it was something I feel like I went back, and when I found out the Junior situation happened, like, I just felt like, damn, like, I knew, like, that song was, like,
perfect.
it was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I put that song out, I was like, I was going to talk about domestic violence and everything that was going on in the world, because it happens every day. Like I said, it's something that happens every day.
It does.
But when I knew that Junior situation happened, it's like, wow, like, I remember I had a song, like, I should do a song like that. But I never finished the song. But when I heard his song, I got inspired by it to finish the song. It was a song that was kind of like unfinished.
Right.
That I knew like had to be addressed because domestic violence and like violence that happens in society every day, like I knew like that happens every day. So I was making a song almost kind of like on violence.
Right.
Between what's that guy's name with the Snapple and the Skittles back in the day when he had the hoodie on, Javon.
Do you know who?
Trayvon Martin.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, this happens every day. This is not new. This happens every day. So like when I heard him and the other guy from, I think his name was from Staten Island. He was
the gentleman who got choked out.
Yeah, he got choked out. You know exactly what I'm talking
about.
I can't breathe.
Eric
Garner.
Yes.
Eric Garner.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew like this is something that needed to be addressed, and I had something. I had lyrics about that in my phone. I never finished the song because I had no inspiration at the time. When I heard about the Junior, I was inspired by it. Like I knew, like when I seen the story and I seen everything that was going on, like it was damn. It's like, I have to address the situation. What's going on?
It was horrific.
So when I seen that, I got more inspired to finish the song. So when I seen the story, I finished the song.
Right.
I finished the song and I put it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like that was it. You know what I'm saying? It was a song that wasn't finished. When I seen the story, it was like I felt a certain type of way and I finished the song.
No, it was amazing. I mean, I asked him. I listened to it all the time in the car. It's something that I actually cried when this kid died, and I didn't know him. It's the fact of you don't even need to know a person to feel that pain of what his family, his friends,
definitely.
the community,
That's the thing with
together.
society. I feel like they look at it like, all right, you don't know this kid, but you're making a song about him. Like, since it wasn't cool to address a certain situation that needs to be addressed, since when do I got to know you to feel like I have to speak on the situation?
Absolutely.
You don't got to be my brother or my family member for me to address a certain situation that needs to be addressed. Nobody else is going to address it, so why can't I address it? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it needs to be addressed at the end of the day. Like, people need to understand, like, what's going on. This is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this right now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it needs to be addressed.
Absolutely.
I get a lot of hate and love towards it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the love balances the hate more. But at the end of the day, it needed to be addressed. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you did a great job doing that.
I appreciate it.
So I applaud you for that.
Yeah, I appreciate it for real. Definitely.
And it goes into music, how music is just therapeutic. Music can either make you feel like it understands you, you can relate to it, it can make you happy, it can make you sad. You know, if you're having a bad day, you kind of listen to rap, hip hop, whatever it is. And we have another musical talented artist to my left, Marlon Brunt. And yes, you are. Back in the day, I know
Back in
Marlon
the day.
since college, and he used to spit some nice, beats and some music. And I was privileged to have him come on today. And I figured since we were having Justin on, my man's definitely a fan of all types of music, that we would bring you guys on so you guys could see and relate to different types of music, and maybe it'll help you. So let's get into Marlon's video. I want to show you guys a little bit about that, and then we'll interview him.
It's my commercial.
His commercial.
Like that.
Yes. So Marlon, aside from music, why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is that you've gotten into?
Well, for starters, my hands is in everything. I got my hands in many different pots. She knew me, back in the day, I was really going hard with the music. And, music is just a part of me in general. I guess that's why I'm included, in this panel right now. But, of course, just, real entrepreneur, you have your hands in many different pots, and you figure out different talents that you may have, things you may find passionate about that you never thought that you would feel passionate about.
Right.
And then end up changing people's lives, it depending on, different perspectives, and, it also comes with a reward at the end of the day. So it's a win-win situation.
Absolutely. And when did you get into this?
Basically, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
That I became active.
Okay.
But the mindset was always there.
Okay.
So,
I can relate. Marlon knows I'm an entrepreneur myself. Aside from the radio show, I do many different things. So I've always said this, and I'm going to say it again in my past shows. You should always be doing more than one thing. Okay? If you're very closed-minded and your focus is just, let me go to work, be comfortable, get that paycheck, which is cool because we all got to do that for survival, then that's cool.
Gotta make ends meet.
You gotta
Exactly.
have a side hustle.
But you should always have a vision. You should have a side hustle. You should have to want more, right? Because if you go to work every day, you're working for somebody else's vision, not your own.
To build the empire.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
So when I bring people on this show, it's to show you guys we're living proof of obstacles that come our way. We're living proof of today's society. We're living proof of the things that are going on around us and how we can make a difference and how we can make a change. I always wanted to do radio. It was something that I did when I graduated from high school. It was something that I figured I could never do.
Remember that.
You remember that? And this is years and years ago. We're gonna
I remember we was in college, and after that, this was back when I was in Jersey, and she went for communications, right?
Communications was
See
my
what I'm
major
saying?
for my
So
associate.
communications for radios, for TVs, for video production, all of that. So I say, I salute that,
Thank you.
you are working in something you went to school for.
Thank you.
A lot of people go to school for it and they lost.
Yes.
They lost out here.
They are. They go to school, they
Wasted
pay
all this bread,
money, and they don't even
know what they
go in the
doing.
field they're going for.
It's only beneficial if you went to school, you got a degree, and you're doing exactly what you're doing. It
Exactly.
may not be what you're doing 9 to 5,
Right.
but it may be doing what you're doing for, side hustle.
Yeah.
That, is going to take over the 9 to 5, and then before you know it, everything is law of attraction.
It's so true.
Law of attraction, 100%. I'm a true believer in that, though, also, too. Well, everything with law of attraction, I just feel like whatever you think is pretty much what the universe gives you back.
I say that all the
saying?
time. What are you going to say?
Simple
really do feel like
mathematics.
Definitely.
So I just want to touch on something as far as his topic is concerned, and also we're here. As far as the side hustles and stuff, and working for what you want to do, you know what I mean? I have a pretty, what most people would think would be a nice, stable job, career, you know what I mean? But deep down, my passion is cooking, you know what I mean? And I want to do my own, and I want to do my own side thing where eventually I get, operate my own food truck, maybe, cook a certain menu from my home and then, deliver the food to people and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because that's really what I enjoy doing. I don't, do I enjoy opening doors for other folks? No. I mean, does it pay good? Yes. It has good benefits, but that's not really what I want to do, you know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
So that's something that I'm touching on, and hopefully I'll get there when I get there.
Absolutely.
As far as the junior situation is concerned, it's a catch-22 situation, I think. It's a double-edged sword because we would have never known about that situation if it wasn't for social media. Somebody uploaded it to Facebook.
100%.
But then at the same token, you got people who could have done something and didn't because they were recording. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and it's tons of would-haves, could-haves, should-haves. This person could have done this. This person should have done this. That tragedy could have been avoided to the T. It could have been prevented, but people were not proactive. They were just 100%. Caught in their own little world, and that's what's upsetting and what's tragic because that could have been anybody's cousin, anybody's brother. Like he was just like the definition of anybody's relative. You know what I mean? It could have happened to
any one of our relatives.
It could have happened to anybody.
You know what I mean? And even when he ran to the hospital, nobody helped him.
He ran to the hospital.
He had the strength. I don't know how.
It's adrenaline.
That's the adrenaline. That's the adrenaline rush.
It's
One brought to the hospital.
Yeah, it's the
you got police. You got police there. They didn't even take any
precaution, nothing.
Active steps to try to get him into the emergency room. They just
just
let him sit. You know what I mean? It was just a messed up situation all around.
Your heart pumping blood, and after that you're doing a lot, and then you're just gonna pump more blood out your system.
And then
And this is after being stabbed multiple times. So this is to you viewers. It's okay to engage in social media, right? Because that's where it's at today. But what's not okay is to sit around and watch somebody in need of help and do nothing but record.
I think the junior situations, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel like the junior situation is just a wake-up call to society overall.
Yep.
To let people know, like, this is not what we're supposed to be doing when something like this happens. We shouldn't be taking our phones out, shouldn't be recording person play. We shouldn't be putting on social media like, I hope his family's okay instead of getting for a couple likes. That's not what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, before social media, this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
That's what everybody's worried about today.
It's the gift and the curse. It's the gift and the curse. You see how you saying that, everybody shouldn't be on social media and recording the recording.
Definitely, yeah.
But, that's the curse. But the gift is, without that technology, we wouldn't even known about it.
100%. I agree on that.
So that's how I look at the whole situation.
That's the sad part about it. That's the sad part about it. We shouldn't have to only know about it because of social media and because of Facebook that we know that a kid got killed 15 years old.
It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than social media, period. We shouldn't have to know about that because of social media. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to make a song about Junior because there's so many other people besides Junior that's getting killed every day.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
They had a news report that came out that prior to Junior's stabbing, some other kid they stabbed on a highway.
People, 5-year-old getting shot. I read a story not too long ago, a 5-year-old getting shot. I forgot where it was, but like, it happens every day. Right now, we're having this interview. Somebody else is getting killed right now, 7, 8, 10, 15 years old. It happens every day. This is society, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? This is not something that should be happening right now. These kids didn't even get to really live life yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't even get to live life yet. And I just feel like it's just wrong.
And what's crazy is this was over mistaken identity.
That's what makes it even more messed up.
The correct kid, the kid that they were actually thinking Junior was, flew his ass somewhere to DR, I think it was?
Yeah, he to DR. I heard he went to DR to escape the situation. I seen that too. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what's even crazier. So you guys killed somebody and it wasn't even the person that you were supposed to even kill.
It's not even the right person.
Which goes back to my first point. If you have a problem with somebody, whatever happened, at least when we were growing up, to just approaching that person and letting you know I have a problem with you and this is how we're gonna solve it.
Nah, we'll scrap real quick.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoever take the L, you're just gonna have to take that L.
You know how I was in college.
But then you'll still get props because you put up a fight and you wasn't,
Exactly. If I had a problem with you, I came to you. I came to the source. I wasn't gonna jump you. Damn sure wasn't gonna stab you. I wasn't gonna shoot you. Even the cops today. I have a lot of friends that are police officers and they're good cops. and we tend to generalize everybody as one. But then there's those bad, scum, filthy, dirty cops, and they shoot you because of your race, or they shoot you because you look like someone, or they are already judging you before they actually know what. You could be wearing a hoodie, driving down the parkway, and they're pulling you over just because
of your image.
Of your image.
Yeah, it's messed up.
And it's sad to say, but we are judged by how we look before anything.
Like people
before we even speak.
Even me, people. I feel like two wrongs don't kind of make it right. Even if Junior was the right person today, what's the target? It still don't make it right.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make it right. There's other ways to address the situation besides killing somebody because of a situation that happened. Even if the kid was the right person, it's wrong overall. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And as far as judging somebody off of image, I get judged all the time. I got a tattoo on my hand with a tiger. I got a chain on. Like all of a sudden, I'm considered like, all right, this kid's somebody that's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like a bad person. But in reality, I'm a good person. I can speak proper. You know what I'm saying? They don't know me from a hole in the wall.
Right.
Just because I'm into fashion, I'm into art. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're judging you.
They're judging me as a person, but you haven't even had a 20-second, 30-second conversation with me to know what kind of person I am.
To get to know your life.
You don't even know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's what's wrong with my society. I have people come up to me all the time, don't even get to know me, but they consider me a bad person. Somebody that beats up on people, or sells drugs, or do something personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they don't know who I am. I'm not that type of person. But just because of things I'm into, it makes me a wrong person.
But if you're famous or you're well known, it's all good. You could be tatted from the face down. You know what I mean? And it's crazy.
Society's just all messed up. Like, it's just crazy. It's definitely just crazy.
And guys, if you want to call in 516-945-9099, definitely call in. I see a lot of people tuning in. I want to thank you guys for all the love. I can't get to each and every comment, but definitely call in. And also, you know, as far as violence goes and the community goes, and it's always important to be kind. It's always important to try to help a person in need. I always say treat people how you want to be treated. I'm going to treat you how you treat me. If you're good to me, I'm going to be 10 times, better to you. If you treat me like shit, I'm going to be your biggest enemy. So it really depends. People that know me will tell you, Karina's a really nice person, or I can't stand that chick. She has no filter. Nope, I don't. And you know why? Because we live in an era where you have to speak your mind.
Get what you give.
You get what you give, and you get beaten up alive if you don't. People will take you for a sucker out here. If you don't speak your mind, if you don't fight for what it is that you want, if you're allowing someone to judge you off of your presence and not even get to know you, you have to speak up. You have to allow them, to get to know you as a person. I want to show love Siobhan Vasquez, Brian Washington, Marnico Ortiz, Jose Diaz, all you guys, Christina Silver, Caitlin Marie, Nicole Miller. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please share the show on the right side of your page. I want to get into, if you guys don't mind, we're going to go back to these topics as far as entrepreneurship and the music goes. A lot of the viewers send me viewers topics every week that they want us to discuss and get into and kind of give our perspective. So we're going to get into that. I got to actually write them down. So when it comes to music, we're going to go one by one, what type of music we're into. Henry, I'm going to start with you. What type of music are you really into? Because our music is completely different.
Yeah. So I consider myself a very well-rounded person as far as music. But as far as hip-hop, R&B, reggaeton, whatever you want to call it, I'm old school. You know what I mean? I'm turning 38 this year, so that's the era that I grew up in. I'm not saying I'm not open to listening to the music nowadays, because I actually do, you know what I mean? I'm into Drake. She got me into Cardi B. I
love you, Cardi.
Shout out to Cardi B.
Money,
it's deeper than that, though. Why I like Cardi is because she really doesn't care what you think about her.
I think that's what I like about Cardi to be the most, that she's herself. You know what I'm saying?
She don't care, and it's not just even that. Yeah. She's smart. She went on Love and Hip Hop. Exactly. She came from nothing, and she's telling you her story. Like, people hate on her, and this girl had nothing.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And she went on Love and Hip Hop. She was smart about it. She went on for a season. People that didn't believe in her, DJ Self, all these people that were trying to make all these other people famous, and look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her now. Like, she took all her envy and all her hating and turned it into something. You know what I mean? And what type of music are you into?
I'm into all kind of music. Like I'm very open-minded. I'm only 20 years old, so I'm not like an old head, but I'm not a young head at the same time. Like I'm in the middle. But like
You're right there.
Yeah, like I'm very open-minded. I grew up to like Pac. I grew up to Biggie. Like I grew up to like 50 Cent. Like the whole G-Unit movement.
Right.
Like that's what I grew up to. But I'm open-minded to like the whole new wave rappers and everything. Like I understand music, period. Like as far as like lyricists, as far as the whole new wave era,
Right.
I understand it. So I'm not here discouraging about like, all right, like these artists are talking about like, oh, popping Zans and sipping lean. Like, understand it's a bad topic to talk about. Like I feel like that's something that we shouldn't be telling other people to encourage.
Kids,
I understand. Like we shouldn't be encouraging that, but I understand like the type of music they're trying to create. But I don't understand. But like I don't encourage it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what the message of everything. You know
50
what I'm saying?
Cent.
Yeah.
Perfect example of entrepreneurship. That guy does everything.
100%.
Producer of Power, a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, he's brilliant. So kudos to you because you're amazing.
I grew up to 50%.
Yeah.
50%,
What music are you into, Marlon?
On hip hop, R&B, you know, conscious rap.
Right.
Okay, what I'm saying. Of course, you know the regular reggae. Everybody's in the club.
Yes.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. The regular, you know. But as far as things that might be a little exotic, maybe a little rock. Surprisingly,
I love rock, man.
Okay,
I don't like rock.
You like
but
pop?
I'm not against it.
Like pop music?
Not really pop.
I like pop music a lot too.
I don't like you know mad amp music like dancing like you get what I'm saying. But I'll listen to.
I listen to everything.
Or techno?
Everything.
Nah, I don't do the techno.
No, I don't do
With the
techno. I'm
swirl
sorry.
up, nah.
Nothing against it though.
Nah, you feel me?
You know what I mean?
it's
But
just
I
not
don't
my-
do techno either.
You know,
It's
I'm
just
not-
that rock
I was a
pump,
techno,
pump,
no.
not me.
No, the fist
take no
pumping.
too
No,
much.
I
Nah.
don't. I'm just not
Not
into
me
it. That's
either.
just me.
like EDM. You don't listen to EDM?
No,
I like
no,
electronic
no.
music though, a little bit. I like
I
electronic
feel like
music.
that's
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm listening to electricity.
He said electricity.
I'm good.
I feel like I'm listening to
He
this.
said
But no
electricity.
shade to anybody who like it. I understand it's a genre, and I'm a music head.
Exactly.
So you know I understand genres.
And for me, I love freestyle. He knows I'm a
love freestyle.
freestyle
Yeah.
lover.
Of course.
I grew
like-
up in
I
that.
like EDM.
Yeah, my
love EDM.
parents loved freestyle. My parents
Yeah.
are 51, so they're really young. And growing up, they always listened to freestyle. I love Spanish music. I'm Puerto Rican, so I know how to dance very well. But I love my hip hop. I love my R&B. I'm a big R&B fan. I love my rap. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are my favorite rappers. That has not changed with Nicki Minaj, and now you got Cardi B added to it, and I think she's growing on you, babe.
No, she's not.
I think
just,
she's
I
going-
just put it in the car because I know she loves
honestly,
it. So
I think
that's
that's
why I put it
just
in.
my wife's like I'm black and white, so I like both sides. Like sometimes I'm in tune to my like you know what I'm saying, like my hip hop side, but I'm in tune to my like EDM pop side because I'm
There
both.
you go. You're
You know what I'm saying?
universal,
Like,
and there's
I'm
nothing
both.
wrong with
Yeah,
that.
I like
pop.
both.
I like
Yeah.
pop. I like some country.
I
Leon
like
Rhymes.
punk. I like punk rock.
I haven't gotten
Punk,
into
like punk rock, right?
Punk
Yeah.
rock. I like
Linkin,
punk
like
rock.
I like Linkin Park, like
Yeah,
Blink,
yeah, you
Blink,
know,
Blink and
doing
182,
Linkin Park.
like stuff like that. Yeah.
That's what life's about, man. Choices,
Yeah.
options. You can't just be
Options,
like, oh, I
bro.
only like one thing.
Yeah,
two
when you're
things,
when you
three
when you're
things.
like when
Nah,
you're
you
musical,
can't be.
when you're in this business, you gotta have an open mind. You can't be closed minded into one genre. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
you have
that's
to be
why,
open minded.
That's why if you come
Yeah.
at me and you're just like, yo, listen, I see where your head is at. I got this business. I know so and so who do this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shut that down because I don't know nothing about
Definitely,
it. I'm
yeah,
gonna do my
100%.
research. I'm gonna be like,
You got-
okay, so
you
I'm
do
gonna
research.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then after that, I'm gonna see what it is. You
But that's
gotta
what
have
makes
your
you.
hands
That's what
in
makes you
every
an artist
pot.
when you're open minded
You know
to
what I'm
other different genres instead you stuck in one box. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah,
let
that's
me
how it
ask
is,
you another
yeah.
question. When it comes to what we do, right? Whether it's our music, cooking, entrepreneurship, working. I'm also going to school to become a family marriage therapist. So
That's dope.
that's another
Yeah,
thing.
that's dope.
That's another avenue I'm taking. Because you know it is hard in the entertainment industry. Doesn't mean it's something I'm giving up on because obviously I'm here, but it's just another avenue. When my parents got divorced, I went through a lot of different things, and though I got through it, I want to be able to help families, counsel couples. I feel a lot of people today they give up on each other so quickly in relationships because of social media. It's so much easier to step out with all the options that are out there, opposed to when we were growing up, you know, and our parents, they worked through things. So I want to be able to counsel families today, couples. So, you know, I'm 54 credits to graduating, and once I do that, that's another avenue. But even building a business or building a brand, thank you.
Yes, that's what's up. Definitely what's up.
Building that stuff, you got to know your surroundings. And that's another topic the viewers wanted us to get into. How do you know a friend from a foe, right? So they always say things come in threes. This past week for me was a challenging week, right? I had two good people in my life that I really thought
They're really there for you.
and they proves otherwise. Needless to say, I won't mention names because I'm sure they're watching. But
Shout out to them.
you gotta learn, and it's okay. And it's not even like you need to have beef with people, or you gotta have but they know who they are. The way I operate is very simple. I'm black and white. There's no in between. So if I allow you in my surroundings, off the back, I'm gonna give you trust.
Definitely.
People operate differently. Sometimes you gotta earn trust. I'm gonna give you that trust, right? Because I feel like everyone deserves a fair chance. But if I could read people really well. So if I feel like you're something shady about you, or I'm big on energy.
Loyalty is everything. You know what I'm saying?
It is to me.
Everything.
And if I feel like I don't get that positive energy, you know what I mean? If it's all about hanging out all the time or negative energy, I don't want to be around it. You know what I mean? Because I'm focused. So if you do me wrong once, I might forgive you. You know, I'm a forgiving person. But if you do me wrong twice, I'm going to keep my eye out on you. And I'm not going to let you do me wrong a third time, because that's just shame on me. You know what I mean? And I was raised to know better. But how do you guys distinguish, especially when you're focused, whether it's on school, whether it's your daily grind at work, or whether it's, you know, building your brands, your business, music endeavors, you know, trying to get your cooking skills on and opening a truck because he's a great cook. How do you
try your food?
Yo, his food's amazing. And it's not even like he could cook. It's like restaurant style. Anna knows. My girl Anna. Shout out to Anna and Jasmine and Brandon. They are in the audience. So shout out to you guys for coming today to the studio. But Anna actually knows how good his food is. She's been over a couple times.
I need a plate after the interview.
Yeah. And he does it restaurant style. Like, it's like the rice comes out like it's in a bowl. Like, you know when you go eat?
It's all about
it's all about
present. That's upside down.
Yes! Yo, the first time.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, so.
Yo, the first time he cooked, I'm like, damn, does he not like my cooking? I started panicking. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, nah, babe, I just love. And yo, when he cooks, he goes in his zone. Music on. Sometimes I want to get him an apron because he's just like chopping up the onions and the vegetables and
therapeutic
just.
for me too.
I can't cook with shit. I'm not gonna lie. I put a hot pot in the microwave. I'm good to go. Like I'm ready. I can't sit there.
I'll be whipping it up, but I'm not no chef.
Yeah, like
I can manage.
That's how I am. Yeah, I can cook.
You know, but I'm not.
He's chef.
It's not for everybody. It's not for you know what I mean. But I enjoy doing it.
Girls like a guy that could cook.
Oh, let me tell you. But I make sure everything else is taken care of. But I mean shrimps and like garlic.
Are you cooking shrimps?
Everything. I'm just. I go out to eat.
It's all good. It's all
My
good.
favorite dish is salmon. I cook.
Oh my God!
I
love salmon. He did that last week. I definitely put on weight dating him. Yeah, I definitely put on some pounds dating him, so I'm trying to get back.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't cook. I need a girl that could cook, but I can do other things, but I can't cook.
That's fine, you know. But how do you guys distinguish a friend from a foe? So we're gonna start with Marlon. How do you distinguish a friend from a foe? Give some advice to the viewers because they're going crazy right now.
My thing is, you know, differentiate from a friend from a foe. You know, it's really on perspective. You know, it's really up to you what you think is a friend, what you think is a foe. You know, I could have mine, you know.
So what's your perspective?
My perspective is a friend for me is there has to be some kind of mutual, you know, benefit.
Right.
Me, I don't have many friends, you know, so if I call somebody a friend, it's mutually beneficial.
Okay.
Put it like that.
You can rely on them, trust them, do business together.
Even if it's, you know, monetary or even if it's, you know, friendship-wise or you put it like this, you can't trust too many people. But at the end of the day, you know, a foe, you just have to know, you know, when they strike, you know, sometimes friends are foes.
Yeah.
Somebody don't want to see you win.
They say keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Exactly.
And a lot of the people you surround yourself with are on the low enemies.
It's all on perspective. Whichever way you want to throw it up in the air. Like, a friend could be a foe and the foe could damn near be a friend. Because you could have or you going to beef with somebody you beefing with, right? But you guys have, you know, a mutual agreement on when you guys can make money.
Right.
So now a foe becomes a friend now.
Yeah, definitely.
Or an acquaintance.
That's how Bloods and Crips are doing business together.
Definitely,
like, you know what I'm saying?
So
friend or foe for me is just really situational.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's a good way to look at it. What
really
about you, Henry?
like Jadakiss said, I like to keep the grass cut so I see the snakes coming. Yes, boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's gonna be foes that come disguised as friends. You know what I mean? If you want to do something and you focus on something and they support you and they rock with you when you're broke, when you're a bum, when you're nobody, and you know what I mean, that's a friend. You know what I mean? If they don't want to have any parts, you know, to do with you when you're not doing so good, or they want to kind of like discourage you from doing things, you know what I mean? Then you gotta keep an eye out on that. You know.
Yeah.
I personally can count in 3 fingers how many friends I have. You know what I mean? The rest are acquaintances. People just use the word friends too loosely, way too loosely. Oh,
That's exactly
he's my
what
friend.
I'm saying.
Oh, he's my
That's
friend. He's like, no,
exactly
he's
what I'm
not.
saying.
He's not. He's
There's a
not
difference
your
between
friend.
acquaintance and a friend. Like you said.
Acquaintance, friend,
Friend,
code,
yeah.
everything's different. Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
gotta stay in their
everybody
lane. Like
different.
you gotta
Different
research
with
the
that
word
word.
friends and see what it actually means.
What does it mean, babe? What does it mean?
Go to Webster's dictionary. Friends. No, seriously. Like a friend is somebody who, no matter
Who's
what,
really down for you, who's really
no
there,
matter
no matter what
if-
situation.
no matter if you're broke, you got money, you know, it doesn't matter. Like he's there for you, and it's not only let's hang out, yo, what's up? I'm just calling to see, you know, that everything's good with you. You know what I mean?
That's a friend, bro.
That's a friend. You know
That's
what I mean?
a friend.
Come on now, like
Yeah, that's
it's
a
not
friend.
about let's chill, let's hang out, let's spend your money, and then I walk away when the tab comes. You know?
I think
had that happen to me.
I think a friend is somebody who is gonna build you. I think a friend is somebody who's gonna tell you when you're messing up. I think a friend is not somebody that's gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear. I think a friend is someone that I could leave in a room with my boyfriend, my family, leave in my house, not worry about nothing.
Take a lot of trust.
That's if I call you, we don't need to talk every day. We don't need to see each other every day. But know that when you need me, I'm gonna be there. Because that's the type of friend I am. When you need me, I'm gonna be there. I'm loyal. You can tell me something and I'm not gonna go tell the whole world about it. What you tell me is sacred. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna defend you in your absence, that's a friend. You know, there's a lot of people, they're your friend to your face, right? And then when the curtains are closed, they'll follow the crowd. No, I'm the friend that if they're talking about you and you're not there, I'm gonna defend you in your absence. That's the type of friend I am. So, Justin, what's a friend to you?
Like my man said, like he said, like a friend is just somebody that's really there supportive. You know what I'm saying? The person that don't switch up when everything's like when you're progressing or when you're failing. Like when the time comes, like when you're down on your face, all those people still around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's there when the struggles happen and when the successes happen at the same time. Somebody who never changes up. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really tell like who's really there at the end of the day. Yeah, you don't know.
The situation.
Yeah, like you said.
Like you,
true.
the thing is, you want to call somebody a friend.
Yeah, I have,
But
yo, bro.
you really
I got
don't
a very small circle. The people you see me rolling with.
That's why you have
don't know.
that's why you
Yeah.
have
Really
a small
don't know.
circle.
It's the same people I've been rolling with
I
since day
really
one.
didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know. Like, it was shocking. I won't even talk about the events.
That's why I love dogs, by the way.
Dogs?
I love dogs. I don't need humans as friends. I
He
need
tried
dogs.
bringing home a
That's
dog
for
the other
real.
day. He's like, babe, yo, because he's a doorman in Manhattan. He's like, there's this couple. They're giving away their dog. You want it? And I'm like, damn, but we
golden
can't have a
doodle.
dog at our apartment. But, you know, yeah, Henry sticks to himself. He has very, shout out to Dennis if you're watching. That's his best friend. But, like, he has a very small circle, and I could see why. You know, they're loyal to him. They're there for him from afar, from close. That's a friend. I have a very small circle. I have a lot of people that, I'm a social butterfly. So I have a lot of people that I could party with, a lot of people that I can hang out with, a lot of people that I know, you know what, they're down for fun. But very few in my circle that I know we can make business together. We're going to make memories together. We treat each other like family. We're going to look out for each other. We're going to hold each other down. That, to me, is a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think through life, you go through lessons. When you're growing and evolving, you see who your friends are. And they always say, you hang out with 9 bums, you're going to be the 10th bum. Don't hang out with people that are bringing you down, right?
Yeah.
You want to hang out with people that are progressing you. You want to hang out with people that are rooting for you. You want to hang out with people, exactly, the mutual benefit.
Mutual benefit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You don't want to hang out with somebody that's really not doing nothing with their life. And it's okay to be their friend from afar, because you still have to know your surroundings. You have to know, is this person doing something with their life, or are they going to bring me down? a lot of people are negative. A lot of people want to see you doing good, but they don't want to see you doing better than them. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to hang out with you, but they're like, damn, they're on the low. They're like really envious of you. Those are not the people you want to keep around. And you could party with them. That's cool. We could sip on drinks. We could go for hookah.
I don't want to be around them.
I don't even want to hear I don't want that negative energy at all,
I just want to know that they exist.
I don't want that negative energy at all, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said,
but how do you know, right? Until you know.
Right.
The universe relies on law of attraction, bro. And whatever you bring into the universe, the people you surround yourself with, the energy that you give into the universe is what you receive.
Exactly.
So you don't want to be around people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tend to strive away from people like that as far as negative energy and as far as giving negative energy to the universe. You get what I'm saying?
I always say that.
You conscious
like,
about
it's true,
that?
bro. Like, I'm a Gemini, and like I believe as far as the law of attraction, as far as horoscope and everybody and people's person. So I read a lot of people and as far as energy a lot. Like I dig deep into
energy.
Yeah, energy is really a big thing. What you think of yourself and what you put out there is what the universe will give you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro. That's how the universe works. If you think you're going to be a successful person in life, you're going to be a successful person with life. You know what I'm saying? If you think you're a bum and you think you're not going to be amount to anything, that's what the universe is going to give you. That's just how it works, bro.
And there's a difference between a person who's struggling and is trying, right? Because that's not a bum to me.
Yeah.
If you're really trying,
and
you know, it's just hard for you, I'm gonna rock with you. But if you're just making all the wrong moves and you're doing all the wrong things, and I'm telling you, like, you're going down a path that maybe you should reevaluate and you still don't change, I'm gonna just distance myself from you.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And that's it. No hard feelings, no hard nothing. Just stay over there.
She's definitely big on energy, man. The other day we went to yesterday we went to a nail spot. I was gonna take her to do some pedicure and manicure. The second we walked in, she's like, nah.
No.
I don't like the energy here.
I walked in and I was like, no.
That's true.
But was I wrong?
No, but thank God, because
you always gotta go. You always gotta go with the gut feeling.
And I wasn't planning to do anything. We went 2 blocks down.
I walked in, I'm like, this is my vibe.
I ended up getting a spa pedicure in this
He
place
did.
because the energy there was a lot better. I was like,
It was dope. I like walking in a place where it's like everyone's friendly and sociable and like.
It wasn't like that?
Ain't nobody said a goddamn thing.
The first place, no, it's like quiet and just
quiet
the
crickets,
dirty
people
faces.
staring
And
at
I'm
us.
just like, oh no, I'm not giving you my business.
I
Hell
didn't
no.
Shout out to Jenny Nails in Bloomfield. She did a great job on my nails.
Shout out to Jenny Nails.
Jenny Nails. But so let's get back to, we have a good 10 minutes. Let's get back to that topic. I know that you said you're working on something. You know what I mean? Do you want to give a brief overview?
Yeah, basically, what I do is, when I was saying earlier, you know, I like to help people, you know. And if you could, you know, capitalize off of helping somebody and providing a service, you know, obviously nothing wrong with that.
No.
So what I basically do is people who may fall like, you know, short, you know, on their mortgage, somebody, you know, died in their house, they don't want to stay in the house.
Oh my God.
Or whatever the situation is where people may want to sell their house quick.
Okay.
So basically, I buy their house for cash.
Okay.
And then basically a quick flip.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of people out there today that are struggling with that. It's just not known.
Exactly.
It's not out there.
You know, off the strength, you know, this is Strong Island, so, you know, Nassau, Suffolk,
yes.
we buy houses.
Especially with like tragic events. You know what I'm saying? People and storms.
There's fire.
Storms.
I just seen on the way over here,
Yeah.
I just seen there was like fire damages on a house.
Oh my
so,
God.
you know, so those houses are going to be sold at below like maybe like 70 or 60% below market value.
That's a great field.
So then after that, if it's sold so cheap,
right,
you could easily make, you know, a come up.
Right.
When you sell it to a buyer who wants to, you know, renovate it.
Absolutely.
And, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
And especially when you could get like equity from that.
It's a no-brainer.
You got a reality show with
where can people contact you if they're interested? Because there's a lot of people liking. Where can they contact you?
Yo, they could hit me up on Instagram. I make it look easy.
Okay.
You know, that's IMAKEEZY. So it's not spelled easy like regular.
I make
easy,
it look easy,
just
but with
easy
a
as
Z.
easy
right?
Y. Just,
yeah,
I want to keep it short and simple.
And Justin, where can people find you? I'm sure that I definitely want to hear more of your music.
Yeah.
And the fact is, a lot of people suffer with depression, with anxiety.
Definitely. I suffer from myself.
I definitely get anxiety quick.
Yeah, that's what my music is based upon. Like, I put my whole brand upon that because that's who I am as a person.
That's amazing. And I think a lot of people can relate. And you're going to help a lot of people, and you won't even know it.
Definitely.
So where can people contact you?
I mean, y'all can follow me on Instagram at JustinKingOfficial_, YouTube at JustinKingOfficial, SoundCloud Justin King Official, Facebook Justin King Official, pretty much everything Justin King Official.
Justin King Official.
Official. You know what I'm saying? Everything Justin King Official, because everything
Justin King
organic,
Official.
You feel me? Everything Justin King Official, pretty much.
And the last viewer's topic that I want to get into, that they asked us to speak on, how do you keep, and this can be, you know, whether you're dating or whether you're actually in a relationship and you're working on your career, how do you keep both afloat? How do you manage both?
I mean, all I ask for in a relationship is just, honestly, it's not about, I'm not a shallow person, so it's not about looks or what you can offer. It's more about just loyalty. If you can keep it 100 with me and we can connect on a personal level and just feel that vibe, that's all that matters to me. If we can connect, period, as a person spiritually and mentally, that's all that matters to me. It's not as far as like how good you look or what kind of job you got, what you could offer me. It's more of me connecting with you spiritually and mentally, what kind of person you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I offer. Like, that's what I expect in a relationship, period.
The connection.
It's the connection. You know what I'm saying? That's what I expect in a relationship. Yeah.
I'm all for, yes.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, no. But what advice can you give about managing your career and in a relationship?
If you're in a relationship and your significant other has an opportunity to do her thing, and say you have to be away, you know, 2 or 3 days out of the week, 4 days, by all means, go ahead. I'm not gonna hold you back from what you want to do. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day,
there's a lot of people that do.
Yeah, I've been in relationships like that though too. Also,
you know what I mean? If you gotta do what you gotta do it. Because
that space is healthy, guys.
The relationship, if it's strong enough, then you guys are gonna survive.
You gotta be supportive.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You gotta be supportive.
If I gotta do my thing for, you know, whatever, it's vice versa. You know what I mean? You gotta work together. You know, you can't be like, nah, you're not going no. Nah, man, that's played out, bro.
That's a whole other topic. That leads into insecurity. And what about you, Marlon? How can you keep your career and your relationship afloat? What advice can you give to the viewers? Is this for you guys?
Basically, time management. Nothing works without time management.
Absolutely.
Put it like that. Even down to a relationship you have with a person, you know, you have to have time management, whether it's even hitting them up periodically. But as far as a relationship goes, you know, significant other just has to understand, you know, that sometimes you may come home late, you know, periodically. And there's going to be certain times that you have to do what you have to do to follow your dream.
Right.
And once you have somebody who accepts that, that's all you need, because they'll allow you to be yourself.
Guys, it's all about support, communication, and trust. Okay, you need to trust that your partner is doing the right thing. You need to communicate to them, right? Check in, make sure they're okay. Communicate, babe, I might be home late, or I'm working on this. And, you know, support them. Because for us, we live together, so we come home to each other. And we have stressful days. I mean, he knows there's times I come home and I'm in such a bad mood because of my work day. And he's just like, how bad can it be? I work in the medical fields, but how bad can it be? And it's just like, no, it's pretty hard days, you know, and you want to leave that at work. You don't want to come home. When I come home, I just want to hug him and ask him how his day was and just have that open line of communication. That's very, very crucial.
Respect.
In any relationship is communicating with each other, being your best friend, being your biggest fan. You know, the fact that he comes with me every Friday. He could be out with his boys. He could be at home watching the game. Tonight's a Yankees game. He's a Yankees fan.
Did the Yankees win, man?
I don't know. I follow more football. I'm not gonna lie.
But, you know, he's here with me, so I appreciate that. But, you know, that's to you viewers. You know, definitely keep that open line of communication. And, guys, I hope that you guys took something from tonight's episode. Season 2, Episode 2 of Living Proof. Every day we have different experiences, different obstacles, and hoping you guys can relate to us. And we're going to leave it off with that. I think that today was a very touching, deep topic. Usually it's more comical. We have a lot of open topics and it's a lot of joking around, but today was more real.
Serious. Yeah,
today was a deeper topic. Yeah. Today was definitely something that people can be like, damn, that is true. And it'll get you thinking. So please share the show and tune in every Friday, 10 to 11. Once again, shout out to LA, Bobby Lacera, the producer, Strong Island Radio and Television out of Long Island. every Friday, 10 to 11. See you next week, guys.
Peace.